Hello, Evans neighbors. I'm Jim Becklenberg, Evans City Manager. I hope that you're all staying safe and healthy today and able to take care of your families where you are. The city is very focused right now on managing through this emergency and making sure that we can keep as many city services going as possible. And while I know that the timing is really not good for this, I also wanted to take a moment and tell you about an important question on the April election ballot. Ballots are arriving at voters' homes now, and we're hearing questions about it. It's actually labeled on your ballot Referendum, also known as Measure 2A, and in short, it's a 1 cent, 1% sales tax that would be used exclusively for improving roads in Evans. We've heard a lot of questions about Measure 2A. First question we're hearing is, didn't the city already pass this tax? Well, the fact is the city attempted to pass a similar tax in 2018, and it did not pass at that time. The city council has remained focused on the importance of streets. They believe that it's just too important to give up on, and that's why it's on your ballot again this time. And also, I'll just mention that the city of Evans has not had a tax increase since 2002. Another question that has affected all of us over the past year: why was 37th Street torn up for so long? Some people feel like it was actually done that way intentionally. Well, it certainly was not done that way intentionally. The city received a grant several years ago to put a brand new surface on 37th Street this coming year in 2020. But we knew that we had water and sewer pipes in the ground that were 30 to 50 years old and starting to fail. So we had to get that work done first. We spent last year getting the water and sewer utility work done so that when we put in the new street this year, it'll be a beautiful new asphalt surface and it'll stay that way for as long as possible. Another question we've heard is, how can residents be sure that the money from the tax would not be used for anything except roads? Well, if the tax passes, it will be managed out of its own fund, kept away from the general fund, kept away from any of our other funds that are used for other services. In fact, the city council and the community would receive reports at least once a year detailing exactly how much money came in and how every penny was spent. Another question is, if this is so important, can't the city find other money in its budget to take care of the roads? Fact is that we use about 85% of the city's tax revenues for the most basic service, like police and other infrastructure maintenance. The idea for the 1 penny sales tax actually came from a citizens group in 2018. That committee found that there just isn't enough other revenue in the budget to reallocate for street maintenance. So that citizens group recommended to the city council that the council place a measure on the ballot for the sales tax. The main reason for that was that the sales tax affects everyone who drives through Evans and uses our roads, not just Evans residents. Also, a very similar tax has been very effective in Greeley, and Evans residents already pay that tax when they shop in Greeley. So the citizens group thought that the sales tax would be the best way to recover some of that revenue for Evans. The final question is, what happens if the tax doesn't pass? Well, I'll be the first to say that we're going to continue to use the money we have in the best way that we can to get the most work done possible. But the fact is that our engineering models tell us that at our current budget, the conditions of the roads will continue to worsen and that it's just going to get far more expensive in the future to bring them up to a decent standard. We also know that without the revenue, it will likely take far longer to pave the dirt roads that we currently have in Evans that we want to pave, and it'll take much longer to widen the arterials like 37th Street all the way out to 65th that we know is necessary to keep up with growth. That's it for now. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call at our community complex. You can find my contact information on the City of Evans webpage. In the meantime, please stay safe, and if you can, stay home. Thanks for watching.